And I'm a grown man, find you somebody to play with. If you don't like me when you see me, better not say I choke you out like Drake did that. You better tell these things when you
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Roy Halladay is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Settling in now, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against some power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Popped him up. Ngope has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Batista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Miguel Gonzalez coming on to pitch right now. 3-pitch guy, but his best pitch is the split finger. He needs to have that pitch. 88 to 91 miles an hour, but if he has that good split finger, he'll throw it both to righties and to lefties. And if he has the good one, it makes that 88 to 89 look 95 to 96. He needs the split finger to be effective.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Thomas right there, and he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he can do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
It is Curtis Granderson. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's got 1 hit in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
In now, Manuel Diaz. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now a long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to cold starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, their chances of pushing across a
Batting
run
fifth.
took a pretty good
Left
hit after
fielder,
that strikeout.
Joe
It's so much
Carter.
tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So stepping in, Joe Carter, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. The Blue Jays leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Harold Baines. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Baines is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy can easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. A ball and 2 strikes.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Up around the face. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Gopay.
And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. And good for him. Gifton Gopay has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Russell Martin. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ready now for the White Sox, Carlton Fisk. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, center fielder number 28.
Standing in, Leury Garcia. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Pulled toward right center field. Alomar is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. and ready for another shot. Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Riding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try. 2 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners off for second. This is line to left. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Thomas on at first, nobody out. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Abreu.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. So 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Alomar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High in the air down the right field line. Bautista on the run. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Carter set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Baines has a beat on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Now in the box, Justin Smoak. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Baines back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped
Now batting,
all over that fastball.
third baseman.
And it might have been a home run if he had any
Lopez.
elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And that'll bring up Gift and Gope. With a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground
The
ball
catcher,
to
number
rise. That's
55.
exactly what happened right there.
Russell Martin.
In now, Russell Martin. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So digging in now, Carlton Fisk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Granderson. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Striding into the box, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Baines is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ernest Granderson.
Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. High in the air out to center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Designated
Well,
hitter.
he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Manuel Diaz, will swing it from the left side right here. Granderson, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit to first. Thomas scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jose Bautista, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Lifted in the air to right field. Thomas onto the grass. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Blue Jays held in check. They played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Well, pitching domination continues.
How about
Just a
it?
total of 2
Left
runs on the
fielder.
board, so
How about
both of these starters
Garcia?
should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia on the ground near home. That winds up foul. Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On its way is pitch number 75. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the
now
second out.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 2-1 home. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Harold Baines. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 2-1. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Riding in once again, Paul Konerko. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1-1. Short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Out. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Carlton Fisk, and it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Tim Anderson. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sox get one on the RBI double.
Stretch.
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Gift and Gopay will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joaquin Soria takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Joaquin Soria.
Russell Martin now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 3. This one's down to third. Fielded by Abreu. One there. Back to first. And a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
They played the matchup there and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. Hit hard towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 56, J.P. Howell.
Leury Garcia will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Frank Thomas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada. Nope. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the White Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Xavier Cedeno will come on in relief, as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Xavier Cedeno.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson. He doubled his last time through.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. high in the air out to center field. Garcia has it in his tracks. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Garcia retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Harold Baines, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Carter on the move. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Abreu.
Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Konerko. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlton Fisk. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Toronto after this. Gregory Infante takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
45, Gregory Infante.
Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Carter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. None bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including the home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The finish in tonight's game. The Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. J.P. Howell claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.